She thought she had more time, one more chance to fix everything. But at 1:03 p.m., police walked into her workplace and quietly ended the life she was trying to rebuild.
Do you guys know who that white car belongs to out there?
White car?
Yeah,
No.
little Suburban. Is that white Suburban one of your guys's?
Yes.
Is that yours? Are you Rosa?
Rosa Cornell.
Do what?
That's my mom, Rosa Cornell.
Oh, okay. What's your name?
Rosa Cornell.
Okay. Are you able to talk with me for a second?
I'm on the shift. I can ask my boss.
Where's your boss at?
In the office.
Her name is Rosa. She's working, but then everything shifts. The officer asks her to step aside, somewhere more private. That's when reality starts catching up.
Hi. You're good. Okay. So you can have a seat if you want. I don't want to make you too uncomfortable. You know you have a bunch of warrants, right?
Yes.
Okay. One of them is for domestic battery. Okay. How come you haven't gotten those taken care of?
Honestly, I haven't been able, because I did break up. Can you close the door? Sorry.
I'll leave it cracked. They can't hear you. It's noisy.
Okay. No, it's the reason why is because I haven't been working, to be honest. Is why I'm here training so I can get some money. And honestly, like, I'm not gonna have anybody to bail me out. Is the reason why I'm trying to, I'm staying out of trouble and everything, so I can fix all of that and then start getting some payments. That's the honest truth.
Yeah.
She has multiple active warrants. One of them is for domestic battery. Rosa doesn't deny it. She doesn't argue. Instead, she explains. She just started this job.
Do you have a driver's license with you?
Honestly, I don't.
Or, I'm sorry, an ID. I know you're suspended.
Yes.
I don't care about that, okay?
No.
Do you have an ID with you?
I can look inside the truck.
Inside the truck? Okay. We'll just keep in here. How long have you, started working here?
Honestly, it's just started this.
Hey, you've got a bunch of warrants all over the place, okay? And it's attached to the car. So, give me just a minute. We'll see what we can figure out. I'm not gonna make a big scene here. As long as you remain like you are now, not gonna be any issues. They don't have to know about it if you don't want to tell them, okay?
Yeah.
736. Where do you live at?
I live in Rogers in downtown.
Good.
She was trying to save money so she could turn herself in later, on her own terms. But life doesn't always wait for you to be ready.
Okay. Do you live alone?
No,
Who do you live with?
I live with my mother, my son, and my brother.
So due to the severity of the charges, I'm going to have to take you and get processed in, okay?
Okay.
We're not going to do it in front of everybody. I'm going to take you out to my car and walk you out there.
Can I tell my manager what's going on?
I'll,
Because of how it's looking like, I'm not coming out, honestly.
You're,
I'm not coming out, honestly.
What?
I'm not getting out.
Okay.
I'm very aware of that.
You're what?
I'm very aware of that.
She knew this day was coming. She just hoped it wouldn't be today. If it were just traffic violations, she'd be signing paperwork and going back to work. But these charges are serious. There's no warning, no second chance today.
What's my
your bond? So I know just on the domestic battery charge, your bond is $50,000 just on that one charge. The other ones are a couple thousand at least. So,
well, I gotta take care of it.
Dude, if it was just a traffic offense, if it was just the no insurance and no driver's license warrant, all I would be doing is having you sign a piece of paper right now, and I would let you get back to work, okay? Due to the severity of the charges, though, like I said, I cannot just pass that up, okay? Like I said, it's attached to the car. We just need to get it taken care of. That way it can be over, okay?
Okay.
Do you have your phone with you?
Yes, I need to send some messages because I'm not gonna get.
With you being cool with me, I will let you call your mom or whoever you need to let them know you've got to go get this taken care of. As long as you don't do anything stupid, I'm not gonna put you in. I'm not gonna put you in handcuffs right now. Okay? I don't want to embarrass you in front of your coworkers or in front of the customers. I don't think that would be very professional, since considering the way you're acting is professional. Okay. So as long as you remain like this, I'll just follow you. Just of course don't take off. So.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll go grab your manager.
To Leah.
What's her name?
Leah.
Leah.
Yeah.
Could you grab Leah? Manager.
The manager walks in, confused. The officer explains the situation carefully.
I'll let you talk to her.
Okay. I need to talk to you.
Yep, you come in. Sorry, it's kind of tight.
Yeah, no. Okay, so I'm working with you. He ran my plates, and then obviously I'm driving on a suspended, and
So,
I have a charge
Yeah,
that
my
I've
bad.
been wanting to take care of for a while. And I know this does not look right at all, but it was like for a better.
I don't, but I'll
that
be
I call
transporting
out
shortly.
for my son, because my baby dad or whatever.
Okay.
I need to take care of that, and I don't honestly how things are looking, because my goal was to like save some money and pay that off and then just turn myself in. But since that charge is like about like $50,000, I'm gonna stay in jail and take care of that.
Okay, so does this mean she's like leaving now?
I have to go.
So, like I told her, due to the severity of the charges, I have to take her. There's no just giving her a court date and letting her go back to work. If it were the case, if it was
Can I
just
ask
minor,
why it's being done while she's on the clock?
because she has multiple active warrants.
Okay.
Yes, and I'm not gonna tell what the charges are. However,
Yeah, that's none of my business.
They are severe charges. That it's not just a traffic offense. Okay.
The manager's concern isn't anger, it's her job. Will she still have one after this?
Like I explained to her, if it was just a traffic offense, for example, if you got a speeding ticket and you never showed up to court or paid the fines, you would have a warrant for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that would be a traffic warrant. If it was just a traffic warrant, I would not even be bothering while she's at work, okay?
Okay.
But due to the severity of the charges, we have to take action, okay? I would get in
Okay.
trouble if I didn't take action.
Yeah, I understand. In this situation, my responsibility as her employer is to protect her
Absolutely.
job as much as I can. It's the only reason I ask.
And like I explained to her, she's been very professional during this. I don't want to, embarrass her in front of you guys, in front of the other coworkers or the customers. So we're not going to do anything inside the store.
Okay.
I do have to take her to go get processed. So
Okay.
she's just going to walk to my car like normal, and we'll go from there. So
Okay.
we're not going to make a big scene or
Can
anything like that.
I'm gonna send my brother.
If you need to call your brother, that's fine.
I'm sorry if the teenager doesn't answer.
As far as the shirt, do you have another shirt here?
I have my jacket.
Okay. I'm not sure
I don't have anything but uniforms.
if you want to slip your jacket on before we go outside.
Yes.
That way the brand isn't
Yes.
on there.
yeah.
Okay.
So is this gonna be like an extended
It's
stay?
$50,000.
I'm gonna have to call Heather
Okay.
and let her know what's going on. Heather's my district supervisor,
Mm-hmm.
so basically I need to know what information to give her.
She'll be gone for a few days at minimum.
Okay.
Then comes the hardest part. Rosa starts thinking about everything outside this room, her family, her son, trying to hold things together before everything falls apart.
Margot, mira, haceme el favor, por favor, de ir a la casa, ir a tocarle la puerta a Franklin. So vine a trabajar y me corrieron las placas y la aseguranza, and I'm gonna go to jail. And I need you to tell me, I need you to please tell my brother, because he's not answering my calls or my messages.
I don't mean to interrupt you. With your vehicle, if you want to call somebody to come get it, if they are okay with you leaving it here.
And you think you can
Okay.
come to the case?
If not, I have no other choice but to tow it. I really don't want to do that to her.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be right now.
No.
It doesn't have to be right now, but sometime today, can you come get it? My boss needs to.
As long as it's gone within like 24 to 48 hours, that's fine.
Yeah, she'll hold the keys. They'll figure it out with my girl. Okay. Alright. Bye. Bye. Yeah, bye.
Just because this is happening while you're on the clock, I don't know what the repercussions will be as far as whether or not we're able to hold a position for you. I'm just trying to be transparent with you. I'm not trying to scare you or anything like that. So get in touch with me once you get everything taken care of, and I can let you know one way or the other whether we still have a position or not.
Okay.
I wish you the best of luck, sweetheart.
Yeah, I know. I know, like, I was risking it all the way. But I know in the back of my head that I have that, and I have to take care of it and whatnot. So my family already knew and everything, but I was like, I have to lose. So, but I really appreciate you, honestly.
Well, I've enjoyed working with you and getting to know you. Thank you guys for not being in the scene with her.
Yeah. I don't think that's necessary.
The officer does something you don't always see. He gives her dignity. He lets her grab her jacket, keeps things quiet, protects her from embarrassment in front of coworkers and customers. Even the manager promises privacy.
Place, but like I said, it's unfortunate that I have to. So here's the thing. I have to put you in bracelets. I'm sorry, handcuffs, according to my policy. Okay. However, we can do it discreetly in the car. Yeah, out in the car, not out here.
Okay.
So just whenever we get in there, I'll just have you sit down, and then kind of turn away, and I can put them on you, okay? That way nobody has to see.
And like this, they're just going to know the bare minimum. That way your privacy is protected. And I'm going to call Heather, and that's it. No one else needs to know. No one else will find out anything.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's go get your keys and your jacket, and if you want to give her the keys, we'll do that. Good. Okay. Yep. If you just want to sit down, like I said, I have to put you in handcuffs according to our policy.
Yes, sir. I understand.
Yeah, but I will put two on. That way it's a little more comfortable.
Okay. Thank you.
She knew this day would come. She just didn't think it would happen like this, at work, in the middle of a normal day. A reminder that sometimes the past doesn't knock, it walks in and takes you with it.
If you want to see more real cases like this one, click the video on your screen now, and don't forget to subscribe for more true crime stories.